first 5 is for Nigeria, and it will be interesting to see. I think Ikechukwu Iragbu seems to be all right to step into the second half, and I think he has been really a key element for Nigeria. He needs to be on the court because we could see that Nigeria has been struggling a bit with that rhythm, offensively and defensively, when he's not there. He's only 22 years old, but he is really driving team of Nigeria really well. It's his basket debut. He plays for Washington State University. He graduated 2017, and just incredible performance from him so far. Averaging 14.4 points, 5.6 assists. So that's just incredible numbers, and really Nigeria, coach Alexander Mora needs him on the court. If Tunisia will be as threat from the arc as they've been in the second quarter, Nigeria is in trouble. So it will be interesting to see how the game's gonna go and who's gonna be more disciplined and consistent, especially in this third quarter.
Yes, it will be quite a second half. There was real concern at one stage here in this arena. It had gone a little bit quiet. But the Tunisian players whipping the crowd up into a frenzy just before the break. Can they carry that momentum shift into the second half? It is all set up for a glorious, glorious final. It's been everything we'd hoped it would be so far. And the 12,000 or so fans inside this arena are very expectant. We are just a few moments away from the second half getting underway. Can the host nation delight these fans, or will it be back-to-back titles for the defending champions? So the Tunisians in the red, Nigeria in the white. Straight away, Knua looking to pick out his man on the edge of the arc. It was almost a three-pointer from Hadiden. Here is Nwamu for Nigeria. Into Achefu. Nwamu did well to recover. Irowekbu puts up a huge three, drains it from the desert. Irowekbu, and Nigeria back in front by 2.
Importance of Irowekbu on the court right now.
He walked off at half-time, icing his face. But he's out there for the start of the second half. Here's Knua for Tunisia. Now Hadiden driving in and putting up the shot. Great finish from Hadiden. He stepped up yesterday and he's just leveled the scores here. Achefu. Ezike Diogu. And Irowekbu again. Achefu. Nwamu! It won't count. It didn't drop anyway, but it was too late. Action after the buzzer.
Yeah, Daniel Achefu has to know what is the shot clock. He needed to take that shot because I think that he has made an extra pass, and Bamu didn't even been close to the line to be ready to take it.
El Mabrouk. This is Chinufi. Hadiden. Knua. Oh, brilliant play from the veteran. Just lays it up and in. Tunisia up by 2.
10 points for Knua. Wow, what a performance from this veteran.
Saving his best till last. Here's Achefu. Nwamu drives inside, can't get the layup to go. Ben Ramdan claims it. And here's Knua for Tunisia. Chinufi. Knua. Hadiden. Chinufi. Elmer Brook. Elmer Brook! That reaction tells you exactly what's happened. Elmer Brook finds his range. Big three-pointer.
I just think really defensive players of Nigeria needs to put a bit more heart right now.
Hirebekbu draws the foul.
Because Elmer Brook, that last possession, has really created that mismatch, playing easy pick and roll, and there was no defender from Nigeria to contest this shot. Elmer Brook is not one of the quickest players to attack him. He has to step closer to the player. And here there has been an effort from Hirebekbu again to draw a foul.
Diogu. Almost had it swatted away by Ben Romdan. Diogu twisting and turning. Can't get it to go though, and Tunisia claim it. It's Shanufi with a rebound. Here's Knua. Hadiden gets it and draws the foul. Three-point play possibility. And Tunisia on a roll.
Ooh, what a step into the third quarter from Tunisia. And what a bad momentum from Nigeria. Carried away with this amazing atmosphere in here.
Hadiden getting the crowd to raise the roof, raise the volume. And the crowd are responding.
Okay? Anytime that pick is coming, okay, we're trapping it, everybody got to rotate accordingly. Okay, we got to come to the ball side now. Okay, but also be aware of where they're going to put the ball. Trace the ball. If you trap hard now. Any question on that? Hey, hands up with the okay? Don't.
Yeah, we will see now some pressure from Nigeria. Coach Alexander Nwora has to waken up his players because they have been so flat right now. Nigeria 8-3 in this third quarter. So Nigeria will be fishing, let's say, defensively. They will allow Tunisia come to the half-court line, cross the half-court line, and there's going to be a trap coming. He has mentioned how important is that second, third rotation of the defensive players. So we will see again some good strategy from Alexander Nwora.
Hadiden will go to the line. Plenty of encouragement from around the arena as the free throw drops. Tunisia on a 19 points to 3 run at the moment. Time for cool heads from a Nigerian perspective. Nwamu gets it! Three-pointer from Nwamu!
And the crowd is quiet again, let's say. Really, we need to find a play. Nigeria needs to find the goals again, the effectivity. What they've showed up throughout the whole tournament.
Elmer Brook coming under pressure. It was a loose pass, but gathered by Hadiden, who lays it in brilliantly. Hadiden. Great response again from the Tunisians.
Yeah, Tunisians didn't panic on that trap in the pick and roll, and they really have moved well the ball.
Nwamu drives in. Oh, he didn't get the pass away, didn't get the shot away. Travelling call against Nwamu. And Nigeria are rattled. There's that lovely layup from Hadiden.
So again, we will see an offense from Tunisia based on screens and creating mismatches. And that's the third personal foul of Hirebekbu.
Well, that is a concern again because he's so vital to Nigeria.
It will be interesting to see if Coach Nwora will take him out to avoid that risk of a fourth personal foul early in this third quarter.
Tunisia in the ascendancy, but it is still just a 6-point game. Nigeria go on a scoring spree, it could all change quickly. Now Tunisia starting to move that ball as the shot goes up, and this time it misses from Hadiden. Here is Snoamu, and he draws the foul.
Yeah, that has been a tactical foul from Shenufi. We could see that he has shown that he's been the player fouling quite early because he stopped that quick break of Nwamu. Yeah, and we see that move from Coach Nbara taking Iragbu off the court. So he's not going to commit that forced foul early because Coach knows that he needs him on the court in the crucial moments of this game, which will be the last quarter.
DK. Iragbu. Nwamu. Nwamu.
Another great defense, team defense from Tunisia, filling and stopping the driving lane for quick goals of Nigeria. I think in that moment, Nigerian guards needs to look for the extra pass while they're penetrating because their teammates are wide open.
Nua. Shenufi. Into Hadiden. Then Ramadan. Hadiden battling for it, and he was the one who got the final touch.
Yeah.
No, it came off a Nigerian hand, I beg your pardon. It is going to be Tunisia's ball.
Great effort on the board offensively. It's most of the time rewarded with the possession.
Shenufi.
Zone defense from Nigeria. No, man-to-man.
Shenufi inside, lays it up, draws the foul! He'll go to the line for the three-point play possibility, and it could be a 9-point lead here for Tunisia.
Another collapse, let's say, from Nigeria defensively, because Shenufi has decided to drive from the wing all the way, crossing inside of the paint, and went into that reverse layup, and no one has been able to stop him.
Well, there it goes. It drops from Shenufi. It's a 9-point lead for Tunisia in the last 9 minutes. They've gone from 9 points down to 9 points up.
Yeah, and this is a move from Coach Alexander Nbara, put Akindele back because he knows that the inside space wide open for these penetrations. But it's exactly the effect of hitting long-range shots of Tunisia to open up that space.
Mbamalu. Mbamalu can't get it to go, but the whistle goes anyway. Here's Nigeria's ball. It's Nua who's been penalised.
Great last-second recovery from Mohamed Hadidant to avoid this quick shot.
They've really stepped up their defensive responsibilities here, Tunisia. Nwamu. Diogu. Okay, Diogu. Akindele under it, but the whistle had gone anyway.
That's been a great defense from Ben Ramadan on Ike Diogu to allow him to attack that middle of the court, and now Akindele, third personal foul.
We saw Coach Nwora there looking bemused and perplexed.
Can Nigeria recover from this 18 points run for Tunisia?
It is looking good for the hosts at the moment. There's a long way to go. Nua. Hadiden, Elma Brook, Shenufi gets it! Another three from Shenufi! Oh my goodness! Well, he wasn't really able to produce yesterday, but he's certainly coming up with the goods in this final as Tunisia turn it around again. Elma Brook with the pass, it's come to Shenufi. Just encourages his teammates to slow it down, no need to rush. 12-point lead.
This is the IQ, let's say, the smartness of Tunisia. they're not getting carried away with this atmosphere. They know they have to prepare their offense to have an open look like this.
Oh, it's Shanufi! 14-point difference. Shanufi with the layup. Nigeria need to react quickly. Diogo draws the foul and makes the two just to quieten down this raucous crowd. Diogo stepping up again just to give his side a little bit of a break. Great play from Diogo.
Wow, what a run from Tunisia right now, and it exactly shows how important it is to be balanced from outside and inside, because the thing that Tunisia has been hitting these long distance shots opened up the inside space for penetration, and Shanufi has been now the player using it in favor of Tunisia to attack that space.
Incredible atmosphere inside this arena. They are loving the turnaround here from the Tunisians. Nigeria have it all to do.
Runs, guys. They're making their runs right now, okay? Listen, they're making their runs. We're going to make our own runs. Okay? We're going to make our own runs. Let's take it for
Break. Break. Now, nothing happened like we made now. We move the ball and play off. Play off. We go play next time. Play these. We can make a 3-point play. They don't know these. Let's go. Two sides.
I wasn't quite able to read the thoughts and drawing of both coaches. The noise is so loud. But let's say that Nigeria really needs to play their game. They've been taken away from their game. We haven't really seen Ike Diogo been too effective right now. He didn't really get the balls, to be honest. He didn't get the touches. And once he did, Ben Romdan has stopped him and played a great game against him. The coach of Nigeria needs to start to be a bit more effective into reading the game, let's say, because they penetrating well offensively, but then in the last second they have to give the extra pass to open teammates. Great team defense and offense from Tunisia in this third.
Missed free throw there from Diogo, which leaves it at a 12-point lead for Tunisia with 2.5 minutes of the third remaining as Knua puts up another one! Three-pointer, Knua, who salutes the crowd. And Tunisia are flying.
One player or two players who don't want to get wide open on the arc is Knua, shooting 75%.
Akindele with the rebound. Three-point play possibility. They need more of this, Nigeria.
Shanufi Knua can't stay open on the arc line right now. And it's hard when you are in a zone defense to cover shooters. You have to be really quick on the ball movement to change your position defensively.
Akindele makes the free throw.
Yeah, but more probably expect from Nigeria in that man-to-man to put the pressure on the guards of Tunisia to make it difficult for them to bring the ball. Because once you give them enough time to create their offense, they are like a Switzerland's watches. They do tick really well and effective.
El Mabrouk puts up a two. Gets it, El Mabrouk. Such composure. And Tunisia just not letting Nigeria claw back that disadvantage. They are building on the lead. Hiroekbu draws the foul. And go to the line.
Yeah, he has played it smart. Once he knew there's gonna be foul, he has time to shoot the ball, so that's why no. I think it's also because Tunisia is in the foul troubles right now, so that's why 2 free throws for Hiroekbu.
missed the first one here at Iroegbu. Five points to his name so far. Adds another one to it. Not really enough for Nigeria at the moment. They have a huge minute and a half or so here at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, the possible pressure could really get Tunisia out of their rhythm, but we just see Nigeria waiting. What Tunisia again is gonna create offensively.
Elmer Brook.
Great defense.
Defensive foul is called. Ben Romdan. He's the man penalised.
Yaya has been in the passing line, playing Romdan from the side, and great defensive possession from this bench player.
Iroegbu. Twisting and turning and putting up the shot. That's a great play from Iroegbu. Cuts the lead by 2. Still the 11-point advantage for Tunisia as we head into the final minute of the third quarter. Nua gets it to Ben Romdan. Ben Romdan! And it's claimed by Nwamu. Nigeria really have to make this count now. Yaya comes inside, up against Ben Romdan, unable to claim the rebound.
It's not one of the best Ben Romdan's games now. He has committed another personal foul. That's his 4th. So Coach Mario Palma will have to react. He will need him in the fourth quarter, no matter how ineffective he is in this game. His presence is the key element for Tunisia.
They can't afford to miss these free throws at the moment. He's missed both of them there, Yaya.
And both the same. The ball didn't really elevate above the rim. You really have to ball movement when you're shooting the foul line shots.
Elmer Brook for 3! Oh my word! Elmer Brook drains it, and it's a 14-point lead for Tunisia. And we're almost into the final straight. One last chance for Nigeria to make an impact here. Iroegbu, and tapped in by Akindele. And there's going to be one last attempt from Chinufi, which is no good. And that brings an end to a third quarter, which really does belong to the Tunisians. They were a point up at half-time. They've extended that lead by 11. 12 points for Nigeria to make up, and just 10 minutes for them to make it up in. It has been a tremendous effort from the hosts so far in this second half. They lead by 52 to 40. The crowd being G'd along and G'd up by the MCs here. They don't need much G'ing up in truth. It has been a tremendous effort from the Tunisians, really. From a couple of minutes before the end of that first half, and they've carried that through into the third quarter. 27 points scored in the third quarter there. They are really putting Nigeria under some intense pressure.
Yeah, that's absolute pressure from the crowd and the players, let's say, of Tunisia. Nigeria allowed Tunisia play comfortably, let's say, offensively. And normally we say good defense brings the offense, but I think this good offense brought even a greater defense for Tunisia, because they're really filling that space inside well. So none of the guards of Nigeria is able to comfortably drive into that space. And just incredible number, 28 points from the bench players of Tunisia. That's just a huge advantage Coach Mario Palma has against Nigerian coach Alexander Nwora, because 28-5, the difference between bench players of Tunisia and Nigeria has been absolute killing element in this game so far. Tunisia leading by 12 points. Who has expected Nwora to score 13 points and Chenoufi 13 as well? Great effort for Tunisia.
So final 10. Nigeria need a fast start to unsettle the hosts. Hiroekbu ran into trouble and Tunisia turn it over.
And another great team defense from Tunisia to enable Hiroekbu to penetrate into that space.
Nwora, Hadiden comes inside, gets the pass out to Lahiani.
Where did Akindele go right now? I don't know. Yeah, he has lost the position, but he has stayed by the half-court line instead of packing himself down for this rebound. That's why Mbalu has committed third personal foul, because he has done his best to box out Mohamed Hadiden.
Lahiani. Hadiden. Elmer Brook. Not this time. He's been shooting.
It hasn't been a quite clear position from Elmer Brook.
Hiroekbu up against Lahiani. Diogu for three. No good. Mamalu claims it. Hiroekbu draws the foul and will go to the line.
Great offensive effort for Mbalu to go and grab these offensive rebounds against 4 Tunisian players. And this is the attack of Hiroekbu. He's really trying, but Nigeria needs to try defensively to stop Tunisia to feel as comfortable as they feel right now. We have to try to cut some time of their offense, to put them under the pressure and not just wait what Tunisia will do and create. It's exactly why Tunisia is in the finals of AfroBasket 2017, because teams had let them play their game.
It's a 10-point deficit now, courtesy of those 2 free throws, as Chenoufi puts up another one! Another three from Chenoufi! He just can't seem to miss.
He's been shooting 75% from the arc. 4 attempts, 3 scored.
And Mamalu gets it.
Great step back from Mbalu to create a space away from his defensive player.
An immediate response from Nigeria, but it's not enough at the moment. Down by 11. Holding is the call. It's Akindele again. 4th foul. Oh, it's Nwamu, beg your pardon.
It seems like guards of Nigeria are slowly picking their personal fouls, because I would rather use them to be aggressive defensively full court than...
Lahiani drains one from the desert.
Unstoppable Tunisia from the arc right now.
Hiroekbu from the corner, Nwamu, no good, ball is loose, gathered by Elmer Brook, and Tunisia could punish Nigeria here. Hadiden in there, so to Nwora. Foul is called. 14-point game, and the hosts are running riot.
That's been a great decision from Nwora to take this penetration, because he didn't even aim to finish it. He wanted to open up, had it down. 4-on-2 in the break for Tunisia. An amazing effort to run forward.
And Mario Palmer just keeps on producing. He knows how to get the job done. As the 2 from Lahiani drops, he's added 5 points in quick succession. And it's a huge lead now for the Tunisians as Nigeria's offensive play falls apart. 16-point lead for Tunisia. And the crowd are not only on their feet, they're dancing.
a huge confidence from Lahiani, considering that he only plays 9 minutes per game, 2.4 points per game. Amazing confidence, and that's exactly what this pressure of Tunisia does to the confidence.
Hadi Den misses that one. Nigeria on the charge here with Iroekbu, gets away from Elmer Brook and hands it off to Diogu, who draws the foul.
Yeah, and I wish to see that more often, that Nigeria plays, or Nigerian guards plays to open up Ike Diogu, because he's been still effective, but he hasn't got really much touches this second half from Nigeria.
Ike Diogu has to block out the whistles and the jeers, as he is more than capable of doing. Good solid numbers from him once again. 14 points, 8 rebounds now. 3 from 4 from the foul line. And this is the second one though. Tunisia claim it back.
And still no pressure from Nigeria. I think Coach Alexander Nwora has been coaching this tournament excellent way. And I'm really waiting that if he's gonna risk a bit in this game to try to get Tunisia out of their comfort zone with a great defense.
Well, it is almost without question the two best coaches in this competition who have got to the final, the ones who have plotted their path to success. Battling it out here for the ultimate prize as Diogu makes it count. That's what he can do, and he continues to produce for Nigeria.
Yeah, and this is exactly the touches Ike Diogu needs to get. There's still plenty of time for Nigeria. 6 minutes, 20 seconds in this fourth quarter to go. I think there has been a problem with the shot clock right now. That's why officials have stopped the game. Make sure there's the right number in there. 21 seconds on the shot clock for Tunisia.
Here is Knua. Shinufi. Hadi Den puts it up, gets it. Mohamed Hadi Den. Big player for Tunisia in the semi-final yesterday, and 2 more valuable points added to the total. The task is looking increasingly difficult for Nigeria. Iroekbu lays one up brilliantly. Double figures for him again.
There's been a great quick response from Iroekbu to attack that baseline. He recognized that Tunisia hasn't been in that positions to stop it.
Elmer Brook. Inside to Lahiani. Oh, Lahiani! A 3-point play possibility for Lahiani, who puts it away brilliantly and draws the foul.
And the contribution from bench players continues on Tunisian side.
An amazing contribution from Lahiani. Didn't feature at all in the first half. What an impact in the second. You can't make the extra free throw count. But Tunisia can see the finish line in the distance. As Iroekbu puts up a 3, drains it.
Whoa, Iroekbu really doesn't want to give up this gold medal game.
15 points. Iroekbu and Diogu hitting over 15 points, or 15 points and more, 31 points between the two of them. Bench players haven't really done enough in this game for the Nigerians. They've made their contribution in other games, but tonight it hasn't happened so far. And we are halfway through the fourth quarter. Knua Goes for three, open space, which he uses to his advantage to drain another.
All day long we say in basketball, and again the wrong player has been left wide open on the arc.
Oh, what a three that is from Mbamalu.
What a response, and I was about to say that Nigeria needs a contribution from their wings. And Mbamalu hits this important three to stay in touch.
Newer here for Tunisia. What a night he's having. Hadi then, three-point attempt. No good. Nigeria win it this time. Haven't really won enough defensive rebounds in this game. First foul for Elmer Brook. Ramadan being called upon here. As you mentioned, Teresa is not at his best night, but in these situations he's the kind of player you want out there.
And he played a great defense in today's game on Ike Diogo in a crucial moment for Tunisia.
Iroegbu puts up a two. Diogo underneath it. Oh, Ike Diogo. Great work.
And here is that pressure I've been expecting from Nigeria.
10-point game. Still open, but Knua comes inside. Oh, huge rejection there. It's come out to Lahiani. Unrejected again. Great defense from Diogo. And here come Nigeria with Iroegbu to throw it down. Timeout called as Nigeria cut the deficit to 8. They haven't given up on this yet. Here's Iroegbu.
This is a huge jump for Iroegbu. 17 points in 20 minutes of his presence on the court. And we said that he is another key player for Nigeria. He's been playing whole tournament in the shade of Ike Diogo, but 22 years old point guard for Nigeria. What a performance for this tournament.
It's an interesting symmetry about the situation in this game. With 3.5 minutes to go, Nigeria were up by 9 in the first half. They ended the half down by 1. With 3.5 minutes to go in the second, they are down by 8. Do not rule out a comeback. Nigeria are capable. We've seen it already. We know what they can do. They can play the pressure situations. This is still anybody's for the taking.
And I think Coach Mario Palma has opened up a bit of elements of their game plan. His instruction has been absolutely clear. Stop number 6 of Nigeria, which is who else than Ike Diogo.
18 points for him, 9 rebounds. Another double-double is almost inevitable here, but will it be enough? Can Tunisia manage the final 3.5 minutes? They are so close. Elmer Brook. Here's Ben Ramadan. Oh, Diogo is there, but the foul has been called. And Tunisia will get the chance from the line. Ben Ramadan, not his favourite place to be.
Yeah, great attack. And there hasn't been any help from teammates of Ike Diogo on that penetration. Ike Diogo has been on the court every single minute of this game again. It's his second game in a row, not getting off the court. And he's 34 years old. Sometimes he might need some help from the teammates.
Well, he missed the second free throw, but that's actually worked in Tunisia's favour. They've got it back again here. Akume trying to carry the Tunisians into an error. Elmer Brook to Chinufi, not this time.
And this is why Ben Ramdan is so important. They attacked the possession before, now offensive rebounds, which gives another chance Tunisia to score.
Abada, Lahiani moving it quickly here. Shanufi, they've run out of time this time. Waited too long, one pass too many.
Yeah, I think Shanufi should have been a bit more brave and take that shot, because whole team has worked for him, and now Coach Mario Palma is showing it to him that you have to take this shot. Come on, man.
9-point game. 2.5 minutes to go. Time is against the Nigerians. And they've just lost it. Elmer Brook intercepts. Crowded out into the corner, but he's done well to pick out Abada. And they've got it up to Shanufi. Now they can slow it down.
That's a great defensive play from Elmer Brook to anticipate this pass.
Elmer Brook turns inside. And there's Diogo claiming the rebound. Irowekbu, pass inside! Great assist! Thrown down in style. Nigeria get to within 7.
What a smart play from Irowekbu. Attach 2 defenders and just open up the teammate.
Akakume with the dunk there to make it a 7-point game. There are still 101 seconds remaining. This is Akakume's dunk. Great assist from Irowekbu to set that one up. 4 on the shot clock here for Tunisia. Abada. Oh! He's made it! Huge 3. A killer blow perhaps for the Nigerians. Mario Palma has just raised his arms in the air. He will want his players to stay calm, but this crowd aren't staying calm. There are wild scenes of jubilation here. They are starting to believe that they are going to be champions.
And Coach Nwora has been asking officials what call has been just made, and officials said 5 seconds violation holding the ball from Irowekbu.
Abada. Here is Lahiani, he's lost it. There's a foul on Diogo. Lahiani penalised.
That has been quite a quick foul from Lahiani to send Ike Diogo on the line.
Well, they're trying to maintain their composure. The Tunisians here, they are 65 seconds away from glory in front of their home support.
What a team performance from Tunisia. Knua 16 points, Haridan 11, Shanufi 16. But one more, Tunisia's leading by 10. 65 seconds to go.
Well, in the crowd and on the sidelines, celebrations have started. Mario Palma will want his team to stay calm and stay focused. But they can see the finish line. With their opponents trailing in the distance. One last big effort is all that's required for this well-drilled, organised, experienced Tunisian outfit. The lights are on around the arena. Ike Diogo going to the line. He gets the first one. 19 points for the big man.
This last minute still could be so long in this game. I think Diego's gonna make it. It's gonna be 8 points difference.
He does make it.
What Coach Mbora has come out with. Full court pressing must be.
Nigeria needs something special. Elmer Brook picks out Ben Rondam. This is Shanufi.
And this is the special. They play smart again with the IQ.
Abada coming inside, hands it off to Ben Rondam. They might as well run the clock down. Elmer Brook puts up the shot. Oh! Elmer Brook! That is surely the one! That is surely the one! Elmer Brook with the three. Nigeria looking to respond. It's 2 for Akakume. Little over 30 seconds to go. Abada on the charge. And it doesn't go. Ben Rondam with the replay, with the rebound rather, and he will slow it down.
And that's
20 seconds to go. They're going to have to get a shot away because there's only 5 on the shot clock here. There goes the shot. It's in. It's another 3. Shanufi puts the icing on the cake. And that is surely that. A final few seconds, one last long-range attempt. The celebrations have started. Champions! Tunisia are AfroBasket 2017 winners. A second title in front of their adoring fans. An astonishing performance. Nigeria, who came into this with such confidence, having played so well for so long, have been undone by the host nation, who have produced a display the likes of which will never be forgotten. These names will go down in Tunisian basketball history. A second AfroBasket title for the hosts. It's victory, it's glory, and it's thoroughly deserved.
I'm pretty sure Coach Mario Palma will cherish his whole team because this has been just a team win for Tunisia. Bench players, incredible step up with Shanufi 19, Nua 16, 7. Incredible performance from bench players. Tunisia has been just unstoppable this fourth quarter. They have hit 6 threes in this quarter. And when we consider that they haven't hit any during the first quarter, what an improvement and what a... Wow, I'm just speechless because that has been really incredible second half from Tunisia to defeat the defending champion of Nigeria. It seems almost that Nigeria has been a bit running off the breath time to time, let's say. They have been slowly picking the personal fouls, but they haven't really used them to put Tunisia under the pressure. Ike Diogo, another excellent individual performance. Iroiku, another excellent performance, but I have missed a bit more contribution from the guards of Nigeria today. You know, Tunisia, host nation, and it's exactly what Coach Alexander Mbora has been afraid. Once you let them play, once you allow them to be on the top of the horse, they're just gonna use this opportunity, and that's what happened in today's game. But I think unexpected performance from bench players from Tunisia.
A truly wonderful display. There can be no doubt that they deserve this trophy on the performance in this final. Potential unlocked by that man, Mario Palma, to realise a Tunisian dream. A second AfroBasket title. He's been there and done it time and time again with Angola. Now he's done it with Tunisia. He knew what it would take. You have to feel for Alexander Nwora, who put this Nigerian team together in such a short space of time. And he produced the team that grew in confidence, grew in ability, and grew in togetherness to give us some truly remarkable moments in this tournament. They have been one of the stars. they have come up just a little short. But I think once the dust has settled and they look back on this event, they will be pretty proud of their achievements and of the defense of their title.
You're absolutely right. Now it's going to be probably a moment of disappointment because they have believed they can beat this host nation of Tunisia. But to be honest, credit to Tunisia because they have really been working towards to this title so well during whole championship. In the group phase, they have been dealing with this atmosphere and the pressure on them, let's say. But Coach Mario Palma has mentioned in the quarterfinals press conference that right now Tunisia is going to start to use the crowd support in their advantage, and that's what showed up today because they have really forced Nigeria to a flat moment in this game when Ike Diogun didn't get the touches, and there has been no one really effective from perimeter either, and Bamu hasn't had one of his best games. He has been dealing with personal fouls, being on the bench, on the court, on the bench, being off the rhythm. And credit to Coach Mario Palma, the way he has coached the team and the minutes he has given to his bench players, because they have been excellent in today's finals.
In many ways, today's performance sort of reflects the way they play throughout this tournament. It always takes them a little while to get started. Nigeria looked really good early on, but there was just that little spell just before half-time when things started to turn, and Nigeria never really recovered. They continued that on in the second half as well. You can see Lahiani here just removing the net. He wants a souvenir of the day. I don't think he needs anything to remember it by. He's never going to forget it. His contribution vital. You mentioned the bench players. They were so good, and the experience and the desire, just the organisation, just everything about this team performance. This is what team sport is all about. It's a demonstration of what can be achieved. Maybe player for player, the Nigerian side is a little more talented, but Mario Palma has shown exactly what can be done when you build foundations on hard work, discipline, teamwork, and they've beaten a very good Nigerian side here, and they thoroughly deserve this title.
I can only agree because Coach Mario Palma has really given a trust again to Omar Abada at the beginning of the game. He has stepped up for his team when they were really struggling from the arc. Then Elma Brook again, and his stuff hasn't been really talking for him this tournament, but tonight 12 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, playing 37 minutes. Again, loads of minutes from Coach Mario Palma. He never stopped to trust and believe in his players, and that's why the title belongs to the host nation, Tunisia, tonight.
Thoroughly deserved final score here in the final of AfroBasket 2017. Nigeria 65, Tunisia 77, a 12-point victory. And a wonderful occasion for the host nation here. A passionate basketball nation. They truly believed, and they always believed, that they were going to come out on top here. They deserve this success. The fans deserve this success as well for the way they've backed their players over the last 10 days or so. What a wonderful occasion. When a home nation wins a trophy, it just adds something a little bit extra.
And here we see some top scorers: Shenufi 19, Knua 16, Manbrook 12, Diogo 20, Ira 19, and Balu 11, but it hasn't been enough in today's game. We've said that Nigeria is, they were best scoring team in the tournament, averaging over 80 points per game, and today only 65. And that tells us that Tunisia has played such team defense to allow anyone to penetrate into the inside space and allow to score easy baskets. They also stopped the quick breaks of Nigeria in that tonight's game. We haven't really seen that, and that has been one of the characteristic sign of Nigerian game, to play great defense and run quick breaks out of it. A great team effort again from Tunisia to stop them.
Nigeria up by 6 at the end of the first quarter. And then that turnaround at the end of the second, which meant they trailed by 1 at half-time, and Tunisia built on that. Again, that third quarter so vital. They scored 52 of their 77 points in the second half. And it was just too much in the end, despite 25 points from Nigeria in that second half as well, as the final quarter, I should say. They gave it everything, but they just couldn't stop the Tunisians. The award ceremony about to start soon. Medals to be presented, individual trophies will be announced. But it's all about team performance. That's what this really means, and it's been the best team that have come out on top. They've won every game. Anybody who's stepped up in front of them, they have knocked aside, and they have done so impressively, and they saved their best till last. This was by far their most comprehensive performance. As we wait for the ceremony to get underway, the Tunisians will be itching to get their hands on that trophy. Will be the final act of this ceremony as well, the lifting of the trophy. Individual and collective awards to come. It has been a special tournament. We've seen some pretty special teams produce some wonderful performances at different times. Senegalese, outstanding in the group phase. Nigeria building on the slow start, narrowly beating Côte d'Ivoire in the first game. They could easily have lost that. They might not have made it through. They have settled for second place. Tunisia have just carried on winning. The first quarter against Cameroon didn't exactly go to plan. But after that, things just seem to improve. Things just seem to click. And they're coming away with the most important trophy of all. I think we are nearly ready to get underway here in this ceremony. The first award to be presented by Hassan Zargouni is for the Fair Play Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fair Play Team trophy for the Democratic Republic of Congo.
It's the Congolese who get the Fair Play Award. And not only did they play fair, but they played some thrilling stuff as well.
Yeah, there has been definitely a surprise of this tournament. Let's say the performance they have put through. I think they could have left with a head up and feeling proud. And that's exactly what Kabongo has said at that last press conference. He said, I feel proud to be a Congolese tonight, even though we have lost. The performance we have put on after decades and completely rebuilding of Congolese basketball. Well-deserved award right now from Congolese.
Well, they captured the imagination of the watching public here. They put in one of the best displays of the tournament against Nigeria when they really took them apart in the third group phase. It was a win that took them into the quarterfinals.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
after such a long absence.
The best five.
And the next award, or the next collection of awards, if you like, will be for the best 5 players, 2 forwards, 2 guards, and a playmaker. Is what is going to make up this all-star 5, if you like, for the tournament here, the 29th edition of AfroBasket. And the first award to be presented by Monsieur Haman Niang, the president of FIBA Africa, will be to Ikene Irawegbu of Nigeria. There he is. What a performance from this young man. He's got a really big future.
Yeah, 22 years old, Irakbu. 14.4 averaging, 6.6 rebounds and 5.6 assists at this tournament. Well-deserved award from this young talent of Nigerian basketball.
Yeah, spoke really well in the press conference yesterday as well. Looks to have a cool head on his young shoulders, and he's being guided by his captain as well. And there's an even bigger cheer here because the next man on the list is Mohamed Hadiden, who really came up with the goods in the latter stages when Tunisia really needed somebody to turn up and produce. Particularly in yesterday's semi-final, he was excellent and played a big part today, as all of the Tunisian players did. But just for his performance in those big games, he is named as part of this All-Star 5.
Yeah, he has been performing exactly when Tunisia has needed him.
Well, the third award goes to yet another Tunisian, and well, this man's interesting because, as we discussed earlier in the game, his numbers weren't the best, but my goodness, today his performance was outstanding.
Yeah, today's performance, 12.6 assists and 4 rebounds, shooting on a 33%, but the presence of his, he has been really averaging 30 minutes per game for Tunisia, so huge trust from Coach Palmer.
And even when we were watching him, we thought, oh, he's playing well, but then his numbers didn't add up. But no doubt at all about this man. I mean, what a performance again. He got another double-double. He did everything. He has dragged this Nigerian team through the tournament. When they were struggling, they turned to him. When they were playing well, they still turned to him. Ike Diogu, thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, Ike Diogu, 22.4 points, 8.4 rebounds. But what's more, that's one of the players who doesn't make much mistakes.
Well, the fifth player comes from the side that have ended this tournament in third place, Gorgui Dieng. Sense of disappointment around the Senegalese squad because they haven't quite achieved what they'd hoped. They produced a good performance today, as did he, actually. Fine performance in the bronze medal game, which has earned his team a medal, which again will be something they look back on with pride after they get over the initial disappointment of yesterday's defeat.
Yeah, and Gorgui Dieng, 14.2 points, 6.8 rebounds, but what's more, he has been really consistent to be a huge factor of Senegalese game. So I think all 5 well-deserved awards to be in the All-Star of AfroBasket 2017.
It is hard to pick out Tunisians as individuals because it is such a team game that they play, but those two really produced when it mattered, and that makes the difference. That's the difference between a gold and silver. So they deserve their place, as do Irakbu and Ike Diogu, roommates as well as teammates. One experienced, one just starting his career. Thoroughly deserved for them as well, joined by Gorgui Dieng. And we're going to have some more awards now. The first one to be awarded by Abdurrauf Manjour, the technical commissioner. He is going to present this award to Makram Ben Rondan, who, as we discussed throughout this game, is so vital to the way Tunisia play. Yeah,
he has averaged double-double at this tournament, and he has had 10.5 rebounds per game. Some huge performances, individual performances, especially in the group phase when Tunisia needed him most to stay unbeaten.
Well, these individual awards will be dominated, as you imagine, by Nigerian and Tunisian players. The next award will go to the best three-point scorer. Again, won't come as too much of a surprise. Fode Amarakonde will present this award. And the winner is Ike Nwamu, who went on various three-point scoring sprees throughout this tournament. So often just gathered his side together and helped them gain momentum and push them on to produce great displays. Great shooting, 21 three-pointers, 47% success rate, pretty impressive numbers.
That's just excellent number and consistency from Vamu, because he has been really outside threat throughout the whole tournament of Nigeria. But another well-deserved trophy, and that's one of my favorites because I've been a three-point shooter and I know how hard it is to keep the consistency throughout the whole tournament.
Well, the next award will be presented by Hannibal Manav, Mr. Hannibal Manav, the Vice President of FIBA Africa, and he is going to present the award for Best Scorer. And again, this is a no-brainer. This is a man who has scored far more points than anybody else, and he added another 20 in this final. It's Ike Diogu who goes up to collect his second award of the evening.
What a performance, averaging 22 points per game. That's just an incredible number, and he already mentioned it, how big leader he was to Nigeria on and off court.
132 points across the 6 games, averaging well over 20. 22 to be exact. Standing performance from Ike Diogu. Another award, individual award to be presented here by Mr. Alphonse Bill, the General Secretary of FIBA Africa. And this one is going to go to this award goes to the best player of the tournament. And guess what? Ike Diogu again, he's going to need a very big trophy cabinet when he gets home.
Yeah, you know, individual awards is something every player aims to get, but I think for him it's a disappointment he didn't get that title. Yeah. Because even Coach Alexander Moore has been mentioning how truly, let's say, a national player he is. He loves his nation. He comes to represent anytime any coach will ask him. And I'm pretty sure that he will be happy for this trophy. And this is so deserved to get MVP Ike Diogu, because he has been consistent. He hasn't made any mistakes. And all teams has been really focusing on him to stop him when they played Nigeria. Such a deserved award of MVP of AfroBasket 2017.
And it says such a lot that the award has gone to a player not from the winning team. That doesn't happen too often. Normally you'd go, I mean, again, it says just how good Tunisia are as a team, and you can't really pick individuals out too easily. But thoroughly deserved. He has been the best player every single game he's produced. Wonderful, wonderful display. But he would trade all 3 of those awards in for that gold medal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that, but he has been just phenomenal at this tournament, and he has been dominant, let's say, individually. We couldn't really pick any other player of any of who has been as effective as he's been, and well-deserved award.
Well, now we come on to the team awards. There aren't any surprises here. This is just the medals for the various placings, the top 3, starting with the side who have claimed 3rd place, Senegal, who thrill fans in the group phase in their home capital of Dakar. When they arrived in Tunisia, it just didn't quite click in the same way. They found their rhythm a little bit again today in order to make sure that they're standing on that podium now to accept this 3rd place, a 16th AfroBasket medal in total for Senegal, which is quite an achievement. Only a couple of countries have managed more, Egypt and Angola with 17 each. But it just wasn't to be for this Senegalese side, and we didn't see the best of them in the knockout phase.
Yeah, and Coach Fisak Diego and a player, Hannah, who has joined the press conference, they have mentioned that their main and only goal at this tournament was to win the title. And bronze medal is great, but that's not what they came from for. So there has been a disappointment within the roster of Senegal and coaching staff as well.
The bronze medals here being presented by Alphonse Biel, once again, the General Secretary of FIBA Africa. coach De Diego. There was crushing disappointment on the faces of the Senegalese last night, and that late semi-final didn't go their way. But Senegal deserve a big round of applause for some of the entertainment that they produced here. They aren't the biggest smiles in the world at the moment. They will be proud of this achievement one day. It's just hard to take because that semi-final loss is still a little bit raw.
Yeah, and you have to ask the question if to go through the group phase so easily, if that has been ideal for them, because they haven't really been tested and pushed to their limits during the group phase, and I think that played against them in those crucial games of quarterfinals and semi-finals at this championship.
Well, the next medals to be presented will be the silver medals, of course, and Ali Benzati is there to present these along with the Minister of Sports here in Tunisia, Majlin Cherni. And Nigeria will go up and collect these medals. A real sense of disappointment because of the way this has come about. Again, it is something they will be proud of when they look back on it eventually. Some of these younger players may well get another opportunity again. You have to feel maybe for one or two of the older ones who might not be in the squad next time around. Ike Diogo, 34, but I mean, played like that throughout this tournament. I wouldn't bet against him coming back for another one, and if they want him, he will be there.
Yeah, and I think this is the example when the losing team will really be reflecting on this success, and they will be really happy that they have won this silver medal. Even so, probably now they feel a bit disappointed because they know that it was in their hands to be the host nation. But we have heard at that press conference yesterday that they have been put together 2 weeks prior to this championship, which is not much time to give to make the team work as one machine. And I think they have been under the pressure of the reputation being the defending champion of 2015, and I think all of the players will be really happy by the end when they go home and they will reflect and evaluate this championship, because they made the nation of Nigeria proud at themselves, the way they have been performing and improving game by game.
And it wasn't a poor performance today that let them down. It was a fine Tunisian display. Great performance from a really good team, put together at short notice. Great coaching, great leadership. They've fallen just a little bit short, but they will be immensely proud of their run in this tournament. Some of the most thrilling displays, some of the most thrilling moments have come from this Nigerian team. But now it's the turn of the champions, the newly crowned champions, the winners of the 29th edition of AfroBasket. And for you, Teresa, deserved winners?
I think it is, because it's great to win the championship when you have such a good leadership within your roster, but Tunisia has displayed, let's say, one team spirit, and that's why they are a champions. Every game they have been working as one team offensively and led by great leadership of Coach Mario Palma, who has been here. And I think really Tunisia didn't really play great the group phase, but again has been improving and has been really performing during the important games of this championship, as is the quarterfinal, semi-final and final. So well-deserved champions of AfroBasket 2017.
There's Tunisian players practically sprinting to the podium to climb on top of it. All the players being announced here to the crowd who have stayed to watch and cheer their heroes. These are household names in Tunisia now. They will never be forgotten. wonderful display today. They saved their best performance of the tournament for the final, beating Nigeria by 12 in the end. And what about that man, Mario Palma? Well, he's been there before. He's used to guiding Angola to success, and it says an awful lot about him as a coach that he's been able to go and take charge of another national team and produce it again.
Yeah, what a leadership from Coach Mario Palma, and I'd love to know his magic, how to win 5 times AfroBaskets in his career. So now the moment, the expecting moment, is going to come very soon when the captain will lift the trophy of AfroBasket 2017. And the crowd's going to be insane right now.
This is the moment they've all been working towards. Youssef Chahed will present the trophy to the captain. A wonderful, wonderful team performance. Immense pride. The proud basketball nation. A team that some feel maybe achieved, and it's been done as well, we shouldn't forget, without some of their star players as well. Salam Esri and Michael Roll not here this week, and despite that, they have come out on top. We are now going to have the national anthem before the trophy presentation, and observed with great pride from the basketball watching public here in Rades. Such a wonderful moment in front of their home supporters. These players, these coaches, and these fans will never ever forget this. A wonderful moment. An experienced team producing exactly what an experienced coach wanted them to. As I said, Monsieur Youssef Chahed will present the trophy to the winning captain, a man who has so often been a leader, leading by example. And he will be itching to get his hands on this trophy. Must feel like the longest wait of his career. 6 years ago in Madagascar, it was Angola they overcame in the final. This time, the defending champions, Nigeria, are the ones who stood in their way, the ones who are hoping to shatter the dream of a nation. But they couldn't do it. And this resilient group of players produced exactly what was needed of them and deserved their moment in the spotlight. It has been a wonderful tournament. It's been a privilege to be here in Tunisia to witness this. The AfroBasket 2017 winners are Tunisia. A second title, 6 years on from their first ever success they hold that trophy aloft again. And Teresa, it's been a tremendous tournament.
It has been really excellent tournament. I think organizers have done an excellent job to put this tournament into one place, and I think everyone's dream came true, from the organizers, coaching staff, people, crowd, that Tunisia has grabbed the title of AfroBasket 2017. What a thrilling tournament with great and promising performances, with some moments of success as well. I think this tournament has had everything what a really good tournament should have.
Well, we'll leave you with these images of the Tunisian national team celebrating with their fans. It is a wonderful occasion, and one which will be remembered for many years to come, one that will be celebrated late into the night here in the outskirts of the Tunisian capital. The AfroBasket 2017 champions are Tunisia. Well, Teresa, I would like to thank you for your company all week. It's been a tremendous tournament, and congratulations on an excellent display in the commentary box as well. I'm sure you've enjoyed seeing this team over the last week or so, and the other teams as well.
Yeah, thank you, Oscar. I think the tournament has been excellent, and it has been a pleasure to be part of from this commentary station in the arena.
Well, thank you for watching, everybody. It has been a special occasion, it has been a wonderful day, and it promises to be a great night as well in the Tunisian capital. The hosts are victorious. Tunisia are the champions.
Alors,